Welcome back to the channel. Here are 3 killer serves for all playing levels. If you want to get better at table tennis, then watch this video. First serve is the pendulum forehand serve, or commonly known as the side spin serve. This serve relies heavily on flicking your wrist and putting spin on the ball. So that means you want to use a pinch grip. You don't want to use your shake hand grip, which you use for other shots. You want to use your pinch grip, thumb at the top, pointer finger along the side of the backhand, and the rest of your fingers just curled up. You want to keep a relaxed grip. It's all about accelerating your wrist when you come in contact with the ball. So you want to keep relaxed and then accelerate. Aim for the middle of the bat and aim low to the table. So for this serve, you want to contact the side of the ball to create the side spin. Flick your wrist, contact the side, and flick upwards like that. I recommend standing horizontal to the table, throwing the ball up, and waiting for the ball to get low. That will create a serve that's low to the table and a much more harder serve for your opponent to return. So wait for the ball to drop, keep a relaxed grip, and then just start moving your arm softly in this direction. You don't want to use your whole arm to create the side spin. Just want to move it slightly. The main thing is in the wrist. So when the ball is at the right height, low to the table, around here, you want to accelerate your wrist, grip hard between your fingers and your thumb, and accelerate on the side of the ball. This will create the side spin and hence make the side spin serve. Good way to practice this is just doing this motion here. Throwing the ball up, getting the timing, aiming for the middle of the bat whilst flicking your wrist. You can also see how much spin you're putting on the ball by doing that. You don't want to serve long, you just want to serve around the middle of the table. That way they'll have to push it back short and you can attack. To make this serve even more effective, you can change the spin slightly. So you can put on backspin, side spin, hitting underneath the ball, still with the side spin motion, but cutting underneath. You can make purely side spin, so you're hitting the side of the ball, like so, brushing on the side and flicking your wrist. Or you can make side spin, toss spin, so you're brushing the side and the top of the ball, going around the ball, which puts toss spin on the serve. The next killer serve that is great for any playing level is the Tomahawk Serve. You can put on a lot of spin very easily, so it's great for beginners or intermediate players. Unlike the side spin pendulum serve, you're going to be using your normal grip that you use for other shots. You want to angle your bat, you don't want it perfectly straight, you want to slightly curve it that way. So I'm using my wrist and angling it slightly to the right. Then it's like you're throwing a tomahawk. Bending at the elbow and throwing it out. Throwing your racket out. You want to keep a strong grip. It's all about brushing the ball and maintaining stability throughout the serve. To put on the best spin, you want to hit the side of the ball closest to you. Throw the ball up, angle your bat slightly to the right, then you'll hit the side of the ball and curve round the ball. And that'll create the side spin, toss spin or side spin, backspin. Depends wherever you hit it. So for this serve, you can either stand facing your opponent or cross. I like to do a bit of either, so I'm standing kind of in the middle of the two. Throw the ball up, like the other serve. You want to wait for it to get low. Follow the ball down, bend your arm at the elbow, and then curve around the ball with your bat slightly angled. You want to accelerate right when the ball comes. Accelerate out, straighten your arm like you're throwing a tomahawk. If you're completely new to this serve, then you can just start out by flexing your wrist up and then straightening it and going on the side of the ball, creating that toss spin. Once you get better at this serve, you can then vary the spin. So you can go over the side and top of the ball, putting on toss spin, side spin, or you can cut underneath the ball like so, putting on side spin, backspin. So we have side spin, toss spin, hitting the top. Or you can go underneath the ball, creating backspin, side spin. Final killer serve that all players need to learn is the hook serve. This serve is great, again, for putting on a lot of spin, and it's pretty easy to pull off if you're new to the sport. Again, you want to hold the racket like you're doing your normal shot. So the shake hand grip, thumb, pointer finger, and the rest of your fingers gripping onto the racket handle. This serve is a little bit more complicated in its execution. So you have the normal shake hands grip, and then you're kind of digging, hooking at the ball underneath or at the side. This is a great way to put on side spin. So you want to start back, bring your arm back, and then power forward with your arm whilst twisting your body. You can put on a lot of side spin, toss spin, and backspin by changing the bat angle. So this way you can confuse your opponent. You can hit underneath the ball, then go over, so it looks like you did toss spin when you actually did backspin. Or you can do the opposite, put on topspin and then cut underneath. Either way, you want to aim for the middle of the bat, come round, throw the ball up, wait for the ball to be low, and then power forward, changing your racket angle slightly depending on the spin you want to create. Put on side spin, you want to hit the side of the ball, power forward. Still want to brush it, you don't want to hit the ball too hard. Then you can put on backspin by cutting underneath the ball. Then you can put on just topspin going over the top of the ball. So you can vary it, side spin, backspin, or topspin, just by slightly angling your arm. But this serve is mostly your arm, not your wrist, unlike the other two. So you're really using your arm, twisting your body, getting a lot of spin on the ball. Okay guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe to the channel. If I helped you out, like the video. If you want to watch a tutorial by a professional, I collaborated with Anders Lind. He teaches you how to do the ghost serve. It's a great serve to learn. Then click right here. If not, I'll see you guys in the next one.